Yes. See, this first commandment, it's a love. Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart and with all thy soul and with all thy mind and with all thy strength. This is the first commandment. Oh. I have, um, I have oftentimes told God 20, 25 years ago, not recently, but back when I was really making a commitment, and it was a depth of love. It was some personal experiences where God told me, "Yeah, I will never leave you or forsake you." I told God, you can have my life and you do with my life whatever you want because I love you. Now there's the second commandment, thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. You know, these neighbors that I don't know, I would say humanity's my neighbor. I'm global. I've been innovating certain innovations that will show my love for my neighbor because I'm loving my neighbor as myself. Now, let's say you loved humanity, all 7.5 billion of them. As much as they don't love you, you love them. I'm just doing what the Bible says. Now, last night I was watching the television, and it seems that there are a lot of businesses that like to sell their products, but they have no love for humanity. In their thought, there's too many of us, but we have to sell our stuff, so we're just going to act like we love them when we don't. It's kind of a fake corporate love where you're concerned about how to influence, yes, the buying decisions of humanity because of your personal greed. Now, as a human being, yes, in humanity, that has told God numerous times how much I love him, yes, and it's a him in my mind. He's a father of Jesus. Yeah. It's not a multi-gendered God where God is X number of genders and animals and all the creation is God. I actually have a personal relationship with the Father of Jesus. And as much as you don't understand God, I have a personal relationship, not just with his son. Every once in a while, the Father of Jesus will show up and say, "Oh, I do know Paul." Now, for every idiot right now, let's say I'm loving humanity today, all 7.5 billion of them. And yesterday I mentioned, well, having a war is just going to have a population explosion. And 70 years from now, at the current growth rate of humanity, we're going to be at 15 billion. And all those individuals that thought, nope, this technology, yes, will give us the availability to sterilize humanity. We could pass certain legislation that would tell people don't have sex with one another. Now, I'm not talking about other cultures, okay? I'm talking about the United States of America. I've been a big encourager of those that are, well, humanity, men and women, 96%, the majority that are not homosexual, yes, are not lesbian, yes. Why don't you all go fuck each other, okay? Because my thought was the more babies we have.